Hi, my name is Fiona Okadia. I am the founder of Amira Africa, which is an initiative that deals with encouraging, motivating, and elevating young mothers in Kenya and across Africa. So Amira Africa was started in August 2014, and that was when my son was about 8 months. So I blog about young motherhood related issues, with the hope to encourage young moms to run their race and do amazing things and not actually be discouraged by the situation of having a baby early. So at the same time, Amira is meant to sensitize the society on issues that are affecting the young mothers concerning social stigma, stereotyping them, actually just to support them to be able to be better people in society. Because at the end of the day, if they're encouraged, if they're motivated to do amazing things, or if they're supported in whatever dreams they have, then we are saving a generation. Because if you look at it, there are about 300,000 ladies who have abortions every year because of the same reasons concerning social stigma. Thus, they don't want to become young parents.
I'm part of a statistic.
Yeah, and then you find that at the same time, there are over 500,000 births every year. So if it's cumulative, we are having about 800,000 babies, and let's just say roughly 1 million. So if we actually support all these women, and then each year, then by 10 years we've saved lives of so many. So that's basically what Amira Africa is about. Our blog is www.amiraafrica.co.ke, and this is our vlog of videos that will talk about different topics that will encourage the young mothers and sensitize the community at large. Thank you.
And hi, I'm Emma Nyamai. So today, our first vlog, we're going to talk about stereotypes in society. So first, we're going to talk about how most people think that children from single parent homes are not successful or are broken or have emotional issues. Most people look at those children and they're like, no, you're from a broken family, or you can't make it, or there's just something wrong with you, which is not the case. We have a great example when we look at Obama. It's not exactly that his dad was always there, but my goodness, he made it. And there are also many other children I know who've been raised by single moms, and they've actually made it. They've pulled through, and in their own right, they're successes. Because as long as you're happy in your situation, you're successful.
And then for me, the second one, which I also thought for like the longest time, I used to think that young mothers are promiscuous. But having gone through that situation, I realized that even with the first guy, it can happen. So a lot of people in society think that young mothers are sluts or they sleep around, and that's why it's like a punishment. But in actual sense, it's not the case. It can even take like the first guy for it to happen.
Plus, having a child can never be a punishment. Trust me, it is a blessing. It's just the most beautiful thing on earth. Also, most people think, even for the mothers, your life ends there. You can't continue with your studies, you can't work, you can't do this, you're held down. But what I've actually come to realize is having a child actually motivates you to move a step further, to be a hero to your child. It doesn't stop you. When it even comes to school, how you can work it out and continue with school. You can manage your time. Nowadays, there's online studies. You can study at night in the evening. There's so many options for moms to go ahead and make their dreams come true. It doesn't, and in fact, it just motivates you to be better and to achieve more.
Another stereotype is young mothers can't get married. Lies. So I know what happens is after you've gone through the whole issue of trust and having to leave this guy, or this guy having to leave you, then the next guy that comes along, it's not easy for you to trust them or to form a relationship with them. But I don't think that young mothers completely, once you have a baby, you can't find love and you can't get married. That's a lie. But they make you feel like it's over, it's done. You will never have love in your life. Like, you're just you and your baby now from now on, and you should get used to that. That's a lie, because there are plenty of women who've had babies outside of wedlock, found amazing men after, and gotten married. My best example is Reverend Kathy Kiuna, how she had a baby girl before, and then now she got married to the Reverend, and now she has an amazing life. So it's basically you deciding if you want love. If you don't want to have a man, marriage is not a must. But I don't think society telling you it's over, it's done, you never find love is correct. I think it's mean, because they force you to give up on something that's amazing and magical. Like, love is all about rainbows and bunnies, and everyone deserves it. So not that you're a single mom or you're a drug addict or you're a teenager or something, then you can't find love. Everyone deserves to be loved.
Yeah.
If you want it, then you'll find it.
Go for it.
Yes.
Or by all means.
Yeah.
The other stereotype that society really says, because some people say it without thinking or they just blurt it out, is what were you thinking? Why were you so stupid? That, I think that cuts deeply if you tell someone that. But we can't change what everyone thinks, honestly. There's no point in trying. But if you're watching this video and you've told someone, why were you so stupid? Just slow down and consider the fact that they're human. You can't be right all the time. You cannot be perfect all the time. And once a baby is here, what are you going to do? You're going to raise it. And you're going to be the best mother in the world or the best father in the world. And one day, that someone who told you, what were you thinking? Why were you so stupid? Will tell you, by the way, I'm sorry, congratulations, you've made it. I am so proud of you. A baby will come with a lot of responsibility, and it's for you to be strong. And for you to make that choice to keep your baby despite every other situation, you are not being stupid. You're being brave. You're being extremely brave. So, in fact, to every other single mom and to every other young mother, I am so proud of you.
Props.
Thank you.
Yeah. And also, just to add on that, I think at the end of the day, we as people who are not experiencing the same thing that another is experiencing, be it now, like in our case, being a young mom or having grown up without parents, like everyone has a problem, whereby us who are outside that specific problem, we don't understand, we will always tend to have an opinion. So society will always have an opinion. But the mere fact that society says this about you or wants to conform you and mold you into what they think you should become now that you're a statistic or now that you're having a baby outside wedlock, then I don't think that's right. Because don't forget, there are many who've gone before you who are doing amazing, and sadly, there are others who also come after you. So you be a source of inspiration to yourself and to others who look at you and say, okay, so-and-so did this after they had their baby, and now this is where they are, as you look at others who are actually doing amazing things. So, F stereotypes. In short, just assume them. Yeah. So if nothing we have said has made sense, just remember, they'll stop talking about you and talk about someone else.
Yeah.
Then now, you go out there, do amazing things.
And let them talk about your success.
Yes.
They will. They will. If you have any questions or comments, comment down below.
Yes. And our blog is www.amiraafrica.co.ke.
Keep your babies.
Thank you. Oh, you can hear us, Rizudu. No.
Ari fokusa. Akayare majani yakamurie.